All right. 1.4.1 exercises. It says state whether these are valid or invalid. To be honest, I'm not really sure. I assume that he just means does it seem valid or not valid. If you've never done formal logic, then I don't know that you'd get these, but because I think you might have to know what what constitutes an invalid argument. But let's go through them, and I'll let you know if they're valid or not. Number one, all dogs are mammals. All mammals are animals, therefore all dogs are animals. That is a valid argument. Again, I can't really show you yet because you haven't really taken the formal logic part yet. Number two, all dogs are mammals. All dogs are animals, so all mammals are animals. That is invalid. And it's invalid. It's not, the form of the argument does not preserve truth necessarily, right? It's not the case that the premises could be true and the conclusion could not possibly be true. The conclusion could possibly be false, given that argument. Number three, all dogs are mammals. No fish are mammals. Therefore, no fish are dogs, and that is valid. Number four, all fish are mammals. All mammals are robots. So all fish are robots, and again, that is also valid. That one sounds weird, right? You look at that and you're like, wait. All fish are robots. That's a valid argument. Why is that? Well, 1.5.1 exercises actually, I think, explores that a little bit more. So here's what it says. Which of the arguments in exercise 1.4.1 are sound? Remember what sound meant. It meant they're valid, number one, and number two, both the premises are true. And that would mean the conclusion would have to be true. So all dogs are mammals. All mammals are animals. We said one was valid, and the premises are true, right? All dogs are mammals, and all mammals are animals. So number one is sound. Number two, all dogs are mammals, all dogs are animals. We said this one was invalid, right? So this one couldn't be sound because it's invalid. Even though, notice, and I think this is one of the other questions, even though all three of those statements are true, right? All dogs are mammals. All dogs are also animals, but all mammals are animals is also true. But it isn't proved by the first two, right? The first two premises don't guarantee the truth of the conclusion. Why that is, I can't really, without getting more into it, I can't really explain. I can give you an example, though, right? I could say, let's see here. I could say all... All Lakers are professional basketball players. All Lakers wear yellow. Therefore, all professional basketball players wear yellow. And that obviously, the conclusion is false. But it's the same exact format as number two. Number three, we said this was a valid argument. All dogs are mammals. That's true. No fish are mammals. I believe that's true, right? We don't call dolphins mammals, right? I don't. All right, so here's my ignorance. I don't know if dolphins are considered fish. I don't think they are, and I don't think whales are considered fish, at least not scientifically speaking. So no fish are mammals. I believe that's true. So no fish are dogs. That's definitely true. Yeah. So whether the premise number two, no fish are mammals, is true or not, I don't know. My bad. Yeah, let me know in the comments. All fish are... Isn't that how all these YouTubers, right? Like, we're always trying to get comments. Let me know in the comments what you think about the color of my hat, which doesn't match my shirt, right? It's hard to match black. All right, number four. All fish are mammals. We said this was valid too. All fish are mammals. That is for sure invalid, or false, excuse me, right? False, not invalid. All fish are mammals is false. Not all fish are mammals. At least some fish are not mammals. Even if dolphins are mammals, right? At least not all fish are mammals. And all mammals are robots. Again, false. We said that this was a valid argument, but both of the premises are false and the conclusion is false. So we know that this is not a sound argument as well. it is valid but not sound. So what is 2 on 1.5.1 says, find an argument in the last exercise that has all true premises and a true conclusion, but is not valid and hence not sound. That would be number 2, right? All true premises and true conclusion, but not valid. And 3, find an argument that has false premises and a false conclusion, but is valid. That was 4.